good, evil, right, wrong, white, black, light, dark? What about all the gray areas in between? Today, we're learning about the element of art called value.
Hey, welcome back to Mr. News Art Class. It is wonderful to see your smiling faces today.
In art, value does not have anything to do with what's right or wrong. It simply refers to the darkness or lightness of an area within your image. When we talk about making a higher value, we mean that we're making something darker, whereas a lower value refers to something that's lighter. There are a lot of different ways to create value within your artwork. If you want to learn how, check out my value scale video. Meanwhile, this video will focus on how you can use a variety of values to improve your artwork. Let's start by taking a look at a beginner drawing that only uses very light values. While looking up close at this drawing, we can see that a tremendous amount of detail was added, and that it's a very well-crafted line drawing. However, as we step back and look from a distance, the pale gray outlines are very difficult to see because their value is too similar to the background. If I use the magic of digital editing to bump the value contrast up, you can easily see how the darker value makes a tremendous difference. Here's a paper cutout that strictly uses the brightest white and the darkest black values, with no in-between gray values. It's not possible for the human eye to focus on both black and white at the same time. So, a high-contrast image like this can sometimes be difficult to look at. However, if done correctly, it can effectively keep the viewer's eyes moving around the artwork, shifting between the darks and the lights. Now take a look at this grayscale drawing, which uses a variety of different values. It still has both extremes, deep dark blacks and bright white highlights. But it also uses dark, medium, and light grays in between. These softer value transitions are easier on the eyes, and they help to create a three-dimensional feel to the drawing by more accurately displaying the way that light moves over curved surfaces. But value isn't just limited to grayscales. Here's a value scale made with color. Notice that the darkest value is still black, and the lightest is still white. But the middle values are colored instead. This is called a monochromatic scale. Mono means one, and chromatic means colorful, full of one color. There are a lot of ways to make monochromatic artwork, but my favorite is to use black and white charcoals on a colored sheet of paper. This drawing was made by a student in my beginner drawing class this summer. Notice how the burnt orange color of the paper helps to emphasize the sunset. Here are some other works of art in which value is the most important element. If you liked this video, hit the thumbs up button below. Don't forget to subscribe, and after you subscribe, you can hit the little bell icon to get notifications when new videos are published. If you know any other budding artists who might benefit from my videos, please share. And as always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.